Okay. Okay. Now, just you can see that I created a object for dog class, but I added to animal. So is this doable? Now you see it here. So here also animal sounding, dog sounding, and cat sounding. So this is straightforward. You leave it. So when I say here, when I say dog sound, also animal you are getting it. When I say animal and dog, also you are getting animal sound. So this meaning, though it is a created object for new, but it is cascading or uh, you know boxing. Okay. Okay, boxing or like is upgrading to animal, meaning this is the base class can cache the subclasses of subclasses objects, but other way around is not possible. Whereas dog cannot be cache the animal objects. It can be inherit the properties, but it cannot cache the animal object. So this is called like the uh, what you call inheritance, where it is the properties from here to there. So the parent class always like can take it called animal dog. Now if you see it here, example, now if there is no value animal sound, it is inherited and showing that value. Now when I say dog, I'll remove or uncomment this part. Okay. Now you see that dog is sounding because I've added here the method dog. Okay. So now what I do is I'll add one more method. Okay, I'll add one more method. Uh, Public void uh, dog uh, dog specific method. Okay, dog specific. Dog specific method. Okay. Now, oh sorry, I added here, not here. Sorry. Okay, I'll cut here. I'll oh sorry, here only, right? Sorry. So dog only. So I'll write animal specific method. I can say animal. Okay. Now you see that. Okay, let's play some play around with this. I'll do it here. Uh, animal animal dot see I can see animal specific. Okay, do you see dog specific here?
No, sir.
Oh, no, no, sir.
So I'll go to dog here because dog also extended the properties of animal, right? So After sounding, I'll see dark, dark. I can see two things, right? The animal specific, I do have it.
Yes, sir.
And I can say dog specific I have. Now, are you able to understand, right? Now you see that like when I create a dog method, so for a dog object, but yeah, I'm giving the object to dog itself, dog scope itself. The time I able to see by default animal specific also, because do you know why? Dog is already extended animal class. So this is the
Inherited.
inherited. So if you own, it is very easily connect the dot, like if you applies a real-time scenario. So the properties, whatever your dad might have bought the car, maybe you might have bought your vehicle, okay, your own vehicle. So you can have the access yours and your dad's, okay. But your dad, the same, your dad can have only his own, and also if you have, but yeah, if you handle it, but yeah, if you give the reference to them, to him, then only like he can use it, but he cannot use it without your permission. So that way, like inheritance is working now. Now when I run this one, you see that what and all we are getting. Um, First you see, okay, dog is sounding here and animal specific method. See, if you closely observe, because I have overridden the method here. When I say override, that is the new word that I'm introducing now, overriding. So overriding is something, the same method using animal in a parent class and also subclass, right? So when you create the object of it, that it will be calling to the particular class of it. For example, the animal is also having sound method, dog also having its sound method. So when I say object I'm giving to animal, right? So that time I able to see that sound method of the dog, because animal object is, sorry, method is overriding in dog class. Okay, so if it is the both are matching, then it will overriding method will be invoked. If they are not matching, then that will get the specific to the particular. Now you see the dog specific here. When I say dog specific, dog object can access dog specific and also animal specific, which is there in animal. Okay, that's what you see. First one is dog is sounding. Though we have created an animal reference here, but the reference is pointing to which object? Dog object. So always the animal is the sound, right? If it is the method is overriding or override method is available, then it will get the values, value from the dog class, because we are creating object the dog. If you don't give this one, then it will get the value from animal. Okay, so then animal specific also are able to get it, because this is, though it is a dog specific reference, but still while creating the object, right, it will create the object of object of dog as well as animal. For example, I'll do the two. Okay, maybe I can call to explain you tomorrow about the constructors. So how the object will be created while calling. Okay, like Okay, I'll keep it here. Dog. Okay. The constructor is a one method. Actually, I'll explain you in detail. This will be enabled during object creation. Object creation itself, this will get called. So I'll do for animal as well. So constructor should be okay, same as class name. You might have see that difference. Okay. So we should not have any return type. It should same as the same name, but we do have a different arguments that I'll explain. But for now, animal constructor. Okay, then I'll do the same thing for cat as well. Okay, before okay, we come cat. Cat. Okay. Now I see what I do is here. Let me in demo class. Okay, first I'll keep these comments now. I just will play around with this. Are you able to see what's happening here? When I say dog, while creating dog object, right? What is the first one it got printed?
Animal constructor.
Why? Any reason? You know? Okay. So always it checks, right? While creating an object, new object, right? First we'll check the dog, if the any class is extending to the parent class. Then you need to inherit the properties, right? If you want to inherit the properties, you need to create an object for parent class as well. So then only it will get completed. Okay. If at all animal extending something else also internal, so that is also get inherited that, right? For example, your father and your grandfather. So the three objects will be created. This you can play around, in your free time. Okay, just extend some other value there, and class and extend that, and you see just create a derivative class. So that's all hierarchy will go. So after animal object got created, then only this dog object will be finished. So that's the reason first one is first trying to create here. So while as soon as this one it checks, right, so it will go and check if there any parent class, yes, animal class, then it will try to create the object there. While creating the object again, that constructor will be called of animal, and that got printed here. Now animal constructor first printed, after that, okay, that was ready, then it come here and try to execute this also, then it's completing this. So then two things are here. Then as usual. Now, when I say animal sound, from where this method called, the sound is method is there in the both the classes, animal class as well as dog class. So I told you, right, what is the preference to call dog class or animal class?
Dog class. Overriding.
Yes, actually it's overriding the method from there. So that's what dog class will be called. So dog is sounding, because this is the only thing happening across the implementation, guys. Just I am stressing out here and again. You need to practice and understand very well. So then as much as possible, just you can practice it so that you won't be confused. So this will be there across the in implementation. How long you will be working in Java world, So you will be touching upon, you will be walking on this path. Every day you need to, meet these kind of a conversations and, while developing, right? Then animal sound and this kind of thing, right? The same way what I do is for uh, animal, I'll do it for cat now. Okay. Okay, animal reference already used right here. Okay. Um, animal two. Okay. Here, okay, I'll keep it animal one. So to make it clear. Okay, at this moment we are making very generic. Okay. Here we are making very generic references because it can cache of any of the object. Okay. You see that like in a mismatch cannot convert from cat to animal. Do you know why? Is a dog is saying dog is able to convert, right? Why cat is not converting? Cat also animal, right?
For extents, we didn't give.
Right. So that's what we let's see. Go the cat, like how we define. Are we saying is also one of the type of animal? Then only it is able to, right? Now, just we mentioned cat, we didn't say of the characteristics of from where it has to be inherited, right? So that's what I can say. Extends animal.
So extend spelling.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm getting another important call. Hi guys, sorry, I'm back. Okay. Okay, this is the way, extend spelling wrong, right? Okay, thank you. Sorry. Okay, now if I run this, where is demo class? Okay. See, now error got disappeared now. Now you see that here, the same way like how dog hierarchy happened, dog is sounding, animal is a specific method, animal constructor. Now you see that the animal constructor happened for dog as well and for cat as well. You see, if you notice this, so animal constructor, then cat constructor, and cat is sounding. Okay, so this is the beauty of inheritance, using methods, because if you think in a realistic manner, okay, real time scenarios where we don't have the references are always same, right? For example, animal too, right? Cat also animal, dog also animal, but we didn't give the name here dog. It's just animal we have given, animal one and animal two. Because tomorrow, if something else comes, like cow, right? So always like we are referring as long as that objects are child class or animals, right? So we can point anytime. For example, now animal two, right? Uh, there is an implementation we no need to change. Always this we can make use of this. For example, animal two also, if I refer here dog, what will happen? See, am I changing anything in animal side? Now I see it here when I run it. You see that like last three are changed. Dog constructor, dog is sounding. But did I change anything references here? So because this is the loosely coupling. So because these kind of things where we need to understand in a practical manner. Okay. So concepts they'll explain it, but the real time use case we need to understand. Okay. Tomorrow some other implementation comes, right? For example, animal. This is also animal and an animal sound. Okay. Tomorrow cow comes, right? Simply we can say cow. No need to change here. So always this is where we make it like parent classes are interfaces, but implementation will make the change. Okay. Okay. That is a call. Like the same can in real time scenario we can use. Where is any SUV models and otherwise I can say mobile, right? iPhone mobile and Android mobiles, right? So mobile is the same characteristics, whether it is iPhone or Android. Okay, mobile features are remain same, right? You should have a minimum thing is like you should have call feature and should also send a text message feature. These two, right? So mobile when I say minimum. So it could be Android, it could be iPhone, okay? It could be some other Windows phone, but all are mobiles, right? So the characteristics of mobile will not change. So we can do it iPhone or Android. So that is the reason this is very important concept to understand. So I thought to cover remaining concepts also today, but as I started, right, I myself feel like if you want to explain and explore here and explain you, then you'll be get benefited. Definitely, it should be a Balban movement, on you. Maybe if I read it 100 times in textbooks or something, right? They'll never say these kind of stuff. Maybe they might have pointed, but it will not be this kind of a understanding. So how many members that you got Balban movement? Just you can say like, yes, if you say, or maybe just you can
Yes,
also
sir.
call up, you can also speak out. All right. So this is the one where we need to address it. Okay. Just you can go and explain, like, I'll give you one or two examples. Just you can practice it this, and you can post it tomorrow with our experience. Okay. Or if you see any doubts or any errors or issues, then just you can let me know. So you need to keep posting your work there, how you are expert at something there in chat, so that like and everybody also will get motivated, and also you also get a good learning uh, curve, and as well as the others also will get benefited. Probably you might have come across some other things, right? So you this kind of a mutual benefit. Others may post it something which you didn't think of it, so you will get benefited. Okay, so I'll share you this one. I thought to cover this one, but as I covered only this much, right? Maybe we'll continue tomorrow as well. I'll do one thing. With Okay, class and objects we created, right? I'll give these two exercises today. Just you can try to tomorrow. I'll cover remaining topics. Okay, and, I think all right. I think we can complete it today. Just you can go over that. If you have any questions, guys, before it getting wind up.
Sir, constructor once explain, sir.
Okay. Okay. So constructor is also a kind of a method. This will be calling during the initializing or instantiating a class. This
Sir,
is
is it like connection establishment?
okay. When I say object, you see how we are creating, as I told you, right? Each and every object will be created using new, right? New, right?
Yes, sir.
So while creating a new object, for which class we are creating? Animal or dog? Example here, dog, right? While creating a dog, this will go and check here. Is there any uh, constructor is available? When I say constructor, the purpose of the constructor is something we will discuss like more. If we want to initialize some values by default while creating an object, right? That will get useful. But for now, just you can remember that any method that will be called automatically during the creation of the object, because
Okay, sir.
yeah, it won't call sound method, it won't call a dog specific method. This is we need to explicitly call, right? But this method we are not calling. Whenever you creating the object itself is getting called. So what is the use of this? This is Latino later, okay, next classes. But for now, just you see
Okay.
that this will be getting called automatically. JVM itself will call automatically while creating an object. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. This dog.
Sir, one more thing.
Mhm.
Void means what, sir? Here?
Ah,
Void we use sometime we don't use.
right. So void is are like written types. I thought to take it to the next class. When we are taking up the written types, we do have a different written types here. Void is returning nothing. This method is not returning nothing. For
Okay, sir.
example, sometimes if you want to get some result, right? So that result,
Yes.
if you written here, that we need to make it here. For example, I mean, I'll tell you tomorrow. For example, public uh, um, int get addition for two integers if you take it, right? Int a comma int b, the characteristics of here, right? Int c equals to a plus b.
A plus B.
Okay, that is the meaning of the addition, right? A plus b.
Yes.
What I do is this, we are saying method get, right? So client, when you want to utilize the get addition, right? What is expecting getting the addition of these values?
Addition
Don't
of
know what is
two
the
numbers.
internal logic, right? So what we need to say is
Yes.
return C.
Okay.
So here, if you say void, you can also keep it void, but when you say void, we are saying no, this method is not returning anything. For example, here we
It
see
just calculate but not return.
yes, calculated but not written, but there is no use. There is no use, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
as we are returning something here, we should not keep it void because we should not block it because we are returning something method. So we need to allow the method to return the type, what exactly this value is returning. Of type integer, right? Just int.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Yeah, just come up with some questions. Okay, maybe we can have a dedicated class on Saturday, guys. Please go ahead and keep it all practice well. Yeah, as long as you'll get practice, you'll get the knowledge, guys. Okay, because I'm giving the direction. Until unless you know and you practice that, I cannot guide you. So if I see something like you guys are really working, then I can monitor and guide you something like, oh, okay, guys, these are okay, these are really required on it on particular aspects. So you need to say something where you really need it. All right. That's all from my side right now. Okay, let's catch up tomorrow. We'll continue it, but yeah, practice it other things and come up with the queries like this. Okay, I'll have a separate session. Those questions, whatever you have it. Clear? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.